Hi all, thank you for joining me for some yoga today. What you'll need for today's class is a mat, and that's about it. Maybe a block for some balance, or maybe a chair, but that'll be later on in class. So grab whatever you need. Remember that this is your practice, so do whatever feels best for you, do however much feels best for you. Again, listen to your body. Every day's different, every moment's different. So have a wonderful class, and we'll see you guys soon. And again, sitting it up nice and tall. Actually, go ahead and take it a little bit from side to side. Ooh, just beginning to warm everything up, and then a little bit from front to back, rocking that. And then let's do that torso twist. So we'll take that torso and make some nice circles. This always feels so good on my hips, my glutes, hip flexors. Good, and then circle the other way. And then come to center. Very nice. Go ahead and shake those arms out a little bit, and let's inhale and sweep our arms up towards the sky. And exhale and press down. And inhale and lift this up. And exhale and press this down. And inhale and lift this up. And exhale, let's go and clasp the hands behind. Opening up the chest, drop that chin, lengthen through arms, through that neck. Lifting head center, go ahead and bend at the elbows, release our arms. Let's inhale and sweep that up. And exhale and press. Good. Let's go ahead and zigzag those legs. So let's keep that right leg right there in front, and we're going to just do that twist. So let's do a long one first and get that nice torso twist. First torso twist, lifting that inner thigh, that glute of the left leg up off the floor, and then bring this back to center. And we'll take it to a few of these quicker ones. So we'll go for 4 and twist that, and 3. Good. And twist. Last 2, and twist, and last 1. Good. Lean it back, take our feet wide, and go ahead and drop our knees from side to side here. Good, and this time let's keep that other leg in front, so our left leg is now in front. And then let's go ahead and get that nice twist here on this side. This is one of my favorites. This always feels really good. Lifting that hip, glute up off of the floor. And then we'll go quicker, and let's twist it for 4, and back to center, and 3, and back to center, and 2, and back to center, and last 1, and back to center. Good, leaning it back, take our feet wide. Go ahead and drop our knees from side to side once again. Go ahead and take our legs underneath us, move on to all 4s. And so we'll continue to warm up our spine and our low back. Let's do our cat and cow. So let's drop our belly to the floor, eyes to the sky. So we're going to keep it right here for a few breaths. Just maybe rocking it from side to side, maybe allowing that belly to drop to the floor, allowing that neck to stretch, the front of the neck, eyes are to the sky. And then let's go ahead and round this, taking our chin to chest. And again, you can take this a little bit from side to side. Feel that opening in the upper back, maybe in the neck, in the traps, maybe in the low back as well. And that whole spine as you're rounding. Good, bring this back to center. Drop belly to the floor, eyes to the sky, inhale. And round our spine, chin to chest, exhale. And dropping again, belly to the floor, eyes to the sky, inhale. Round that spine, chin to chest, exhale. And drop the belly, inhale. And round that spine, chin to chest, exhale. Bring the back flat. Let's lift our left arm up. So lifting this up, let's sweep it through, thread the needle, and let's stretch through the shoulder. So taking this down, temple of the forehead on the floor, and both palms are on the floor. You can take that upper arm and reach around for the other thigh if that feels better for you. Or you can keep both arms down. So whatever is working for you today, listen to your body. Relax into this stretch, but continue to breathe. And let's press ourselves back up onto all fours. Let's take it to the other side. So let's go ahead and lift this up, right arm. Sweep this through, both palms on the floor, temple on the floor. And again, stretch that. And you can have both of those arms out, or you can reach that top arm around for the top of the other thigh. Again, whatever feels best for you today at this moment. And then let's press ourselves up and then take ourselves back into our first child's pose. So glutes going back towards those heels. Lengthen through those arms and taking that down and breathe. Forehead to the floor. Allowing the fronts of the ankles to stretch. Maybe those hip flexors still. Breathing it deeply, that back, those arms. Looking forward at our fingers, walk our fingers towards the front edge of the mat, grip the floor, and then bring ourselves back up onto all fours. Let's take our shoulders over our wrists and our hips over our knees. We'll go into cat and cow again. So drop belly to the floor, eyes to the sky as we inhale. And round our spine, chin to chest as we exhale. And drop that belly, inhale. And round that, exhale. And again, drop that belly, inhale. And round this, exhale. Good, flattening our back. Let's lift our right leg up. Flex through our foot, toes pointed down. So really pressing through that heel. And when you're ready, let's bring it up into bird dog. So we'll hold into this balance. Good, and then let's go ahead and take elbow to knee, and let's go for 8 times today. So bring this in for 8, and reach. 7, and reach. 6, and reach. 5, and reach. 4, and lengthen. Last 3, and reach. Last 2, and reach. And last one, let's reach and hold. From here, let's take our arm back down onto the floor, take our right leg, and let's cross it behind, taking that right foot to the floor, and then press our heel back. So now we're stretching through the calf, stretching through the shin, stretching through the glute on that right leg, but you can also feel a good stretch onto that left leg as well. And then let's bring this back to center and release this leg down. Taking it to the other side, so let's go ahead and lift our left leg, flex through that, press through that heel, toes pointed down. And then once you're ready, lengthen through right arm. So we'll hold this out. Good. Elbow to the knee, let's go for 8 times. Bring this in for 8, and reach. 7, and reach. 6, and reach. 5, and reach. 4, and reach. Last 3, and reach. Last 2, lengthen through that, and last 1. Let's hold and reach this. Release that right arm. Let's take that left leg behind and across, and then press through that left heel. Good, stretch through that. And then bring this back to center, dropping that knee down, taking ourselves back into child's pose again. Reach through that. Lengthen through those arms. Looking at our fingers, let's walk our hands over to the right. Take our left hand and place it right there on top of that right hand. So you get a really, really good deeper stretch on the left side of the body. And then that left glute is going to that left heel, or glute to the left heel. And let's walk the hands over to the left. Take that right hand, place it right on top of that left hand, and now right glute to right heel. Good, bring this back to center. Let's bring ourselves up on. Let's go ahead and turn ourselves around. We'll move into our sun salutations. So, curling our toes under, hands are on the floor. Let's keep our knees bent as we lift the tail to the sky. So we've got that nice stink bug going on here. Lifting that up, knees bent, lengthen through the arms, through the neck, and then begin to pedal through our feet. Pedal through those heels, stretching through those calves, lengthening through that torso, through those arms. Maybe finding some stillness here with our heels going down towards the floor. Relax again that head and neck. Maybe nodding your head yes, or shaking that head no. Let's lift up on our heels, or lift on our toes, taking our heels tall, and then drop both of our heels over to one side, stretching through the ankles, the calves, the Achilles tendon. And then lift this back up, take this over to the other side, dropping heels over, other side. And then lift this back up. Let's walk our feet to meet our hands into standing forward fold at the front edge of the mat. And once you get into that standing forward fold, you can have those blocks next to you if you want to use blocks, or you don't have to, but we're going to stay in that fold. And in that fold, you can have your feet touching or a little bit apart, so it's whatever feels comfortable for you. But we're trying to get all four corners of the feet on the floor. So big toe, little toe, and the square, all of the heel in the back there. So relaxing the upper body. If you have to, if your hamstrings are super tight, feel free to bend those knees if you want even a further folding in half. But allowing the upper body to dangle over. And then let's take opposite elbow with the opposite hand. Frame that head. And upper body is even heavier, pulling even further down towards the floor. Folding yourself in half more. Breathing it deeply. As you're breathing, you're imagining that that breath fills up those lungs, and you can almost see that back rib cage expand, all those ribs coming apart with that breath, with that inhale, and then coming back together with that exhale. Good, relax, release those arms. Let's inhale into monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. Now feel free to use blocks here or hands to shins. So it's up to you, flattening back, looking forward. But we're going to keep it here in this flat back. Thinking about our tailbone going straight back, back as flat as a table, and then release this in forward fold. Inhaling it again into monkey, flattening the back and looking forward. Exhale and release. One more time, inhale, flattening the back and looking forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky, reach up through this. Exhale into cactus arms, so take our arms back, thinking about shoulder blades touching, and then inhale and lift. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhaling it into monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Take this back, shoulder blades touch. Inhale and lift. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Cactus arms one more time. So let's lift this up as we inhale. Take those arms, cactus arms, and then lift this back up and dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, around into chair. Good. Inhale and lift this up. And exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, keep flattening that back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around into chair. Let's hold here in chair. Pressing through our feet, shoulders down and back, lengthen through our arms. And let's go ahead and bring hands to the heart. Let's take the outside of that left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Seated spinal twist. Breathe deeply. Bring this back to center. Sweep our arms up. Dive it down and over. Forward fold. Roll this up one vertebrae at a time. Roll our shoulders down and back. Sweep our arms up. Take it around into chair once again. Hold here in chair. Hands to heart. Let's take the outside of that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Seated spinal twist on that other side. Good, bring this back to center, sweeping our arms up, dive it down and over. Roll this up one vertebrae at a time, sweep our arms up, take it around into chair, hold here in chair. We're gonna do our spinal twist one more time on each side. Hands to heart, take outside of the left elbow to outside of that right knee and twist. Breathe it here. Bring the center, sweep our arms up, dive it down and over. Roll this up one vertebrae at a time, roll our shoulders down and back, sweep our arms up again, take it around into chair. Last time with that seated spinal twist. Hands to heart, outside of right elbow to the outside of that left knee, and breathe. Bring the center, sweep our arms up, dive it down and over. Roll this up one vertebrae at a time, roll shoulders back, sweep our arms up, around into chair. Good, lift this up again, and dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening that back, looking forward. Exhale, release, right foot forward, left foot goes back into lunge. Dropping our back heel, so let's drop that back heel, drop that left heel, and then let's line our front heel up with our back left arch. So we'll get ourselves and then bring ourselves up nice and strong into warrior one. Reaching up through that. Good. Front knee is bent. From here, let's open to proud warrior. That knee, front knee is going over towards that baby toe, pressing strongly through that back leg. Drop our back arm palm up. Let's reach through this reverse warrior. Taking our right arm to that right thigh, side angle pose, so lengthen through left arm. Bring this back up, proud warrior. Reach through that. Good. Let's turn this back, windmill our arms. Take our right foot back to meet our left foot to top of plank. Hold this top of plank here. Let's drop our right knee. Take ourselves onto our sides into side plank. Modified side plank. Good. If you want to go further, go ahead and lift that lower leg up. We'll just hold here for a breath or two more. And then bring this back to center, back into that plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl toes. Lower heart to the floor, heart comes up off the floor. Curl our toes, lift it and press it, downward facing dog, and breathe. Center our weight, lift our right leg up, and let's bring our right leg through. Take this back into that nice lunge, that low lunge. Using the blocks or the floor, bring yourself up. Warrior three, modified warrior three. And then bring that foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky. Take it around to chair. Lift this up and dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening that back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Left foot's gonna stay forward, right foot's gonna go back into that lunge. Let's drop our right heel and line that front heel up with that back arch. And then once you're there, bringing ourselves up to that strong warrior one. Let's open this proud warrior. And again, that knee's going over, front knee's going to go over towards that baby toe. You should be able to see your big toe right there. Pressing strongly into that back foot. Drop our back arm palm up. Reach for that peaceful warrior. Take our left arm down to thigh. Side angle pose. And back into proud warrior, warrior two. And then let's go ahead, windmill our arms down, taking our left foot back to meet our right foot, top of plank. Drop that left knee, take ourselves onto our side, into that side plank, and again, feel free to keep it here, or you can lift that low leg. Bring this back to center into that top of plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl toes, heart to the floor, heart off of the floor, and find ourselves in Sphinx. So coming onto those elbows, those eyes are to the sky. So this is kind of a modified cobra, but allowing pelvis to stay on the floor, but eyes are to the sky so you get a good stretch up in that spine. Low back. Curl our toes. Press ourselves up and back, child's pose. And stretch through that low back, mid back, up back, arms. Bring ourselves back up onto all fours. Move ourselves forward. Good. We're going to stay on our knees. We're going to do a little bit of back. So we'll do a camel's pose. You can grab a block or both blocks or no blocks. You can have both blocks behind you. You can have one block in between those heels, or you can have no blocks and you can be reaching behind, or you can be reaching behind. So whatever is going to work for you today. Reaching up through our arms, lengthening up through this. Let's go ahead and take that left arm, and the left arm is going to go back either to the block, to your heel, to your hip, and lengthen up through this. So breathing deeply here. And you can look up to the side or down. Using the strength of your abdominals, inhale and lift yourself up. Reach up through those arms. And let's take it to the other side. So taking this down, reaching that up, hand is either to the heel, to the block, or to the hip. And again, looking upside or down. And then again, use that core inhale and lift. Lifting through both of our arms, taking our hands, placing them on our sacrum. So right back here, heel of the hands are right above that low back. Opening our shoulders and pressing this forward. So now we have a modified camel, opening this up, both sides, breathe. And then lift, take ourselves back down, glutes towards the heels, and then all the way down, child's pose, and relax. hands by our knees. Let's press ourselves up. Take ourselves onto our backs. And all the way down onto your back. Go ahead and reach behind both knees and pull those knees in towards your chest. Go ahead and rock it from side to side here. And then lightly, let's take the hands to the knees and make some circles. So imagine that your big toes have crayons attached and they're making circles above you. And you can feel a good massage in that low back here. And then circle that the other way. Good, bring those legs to center. Let's drop both of our legs over to one side. As we do this, let's take those arms into that nice capital T and looking away from our bent legs. Oh yeah, and breathe deeply into this nice, wonderful twist. As you're breathing, maybe taking a second or two to recognize where you might be feeling this at. Taking some mental snapshots, because I'm going to ask you on the other side where you're feeling it at. So kind of a comparison. Bring our legs back to center. Let's make circles on the ceiling again. So a few more circles here. And then circle it the other way. And now let's drop our knees over to the other side and take our arms into that nice capital T and looking away from legs, and now recognize if it's completely different on this side or if it feels the same, or just the little differences, the little nuances, just recognizing that. Not trying to fix anything, but just curiosity. And then let's go ahead and bring this back to center. Release our legs down. Let's take our right ankle to our left thigh. You can reach behind our left thigh. Go ahead and pull this in towards you. Last good stretch for that hip. Breathe it deep. Actually, go ahead and release our leg down, but keep your right leg with you. So you can reach under the leg or you can keep it around, and you're kind of going to imagine that it's like a violin bow, and you're going to take this leg and move that from side to side. Oh yeah. Opening up the hip a little bit more. Good, and then gently let's release that. Let's take that left ankle to right thigh. Reach behind right thigh, pull that towards you, and stretch. And then release this down. Reach behind the foot or underneath the leg, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And again, like that violin bow, move that leg from side to side. Good, and then gently release that. Let's move into final relaxation. So grab whatever you need for your relaxation. Grab a pillow, a blanket, eye pillow, a cat, whatever you need. Let's lengthen through those arms, through those legs. Maybe that low back is lifted. Maybe that rib cage is lifted, allowing the air just to fill up your lungs, to fill up your belly. Body is light and floating. And then when you're ready, with your exhale, allow yourself to begin to sink and to begin to settle into the floor. Letting those feet fall open, or if it's more comfortable for you, maybe bending at your knees. Maybe those knees together, feet apart. or maybe feet together, knees apart, whatever feels best for you in your final relaxation. And you can experiment with what feels good. You might even want to be in the fetal position on your side. So again, finding what works for you, but as you do this, begin to quiet that mind even more. Allowing yourself some encouragement. You've just done some hard work. And now your body's got to kind of meld it all together and soak it up. Make those muscles stronger, those joints stronger, those thoughts stronger. As you're relaxing, as you're becoming more quiet, maybe imagining that you are hovering above yourself and then looking down onto yourself. As you're doing this, imagining that you can scan that body, and just like a heat sensor, you see all those colors, maybe recognizing if there's any hot spots, any soreness, any tension, any tightness, or maybe is there any anxiety anywhere? Or maybe your body feels really good. Maybe there's some places that feel really stretched and open now that you've done your practice for today. But recognize those things with curiosity, not trying to fix, and no judgment. Just recognize. Recognize how amazing your body is to be able to move. Allow your face to relax. Allow your jaw to release. Imagine that heart lifting towards the sky, flying towards the clouds. Allowing the legs to become heavy, arms to become heavy. Again, jaw is relaxed. Maybe that head is tilting back a little bit. Jaw is lifted, chin is high. Allow your breath to move through you and around you. Give yourself a few moments of quiet, of peace. Feel free to stay in relaxation as long as you would like. Otherwise, maybe beginning to bend at your knees and then dropping both of those knees over to one side. Take yourself onto your side and then gently over into the fetal position. Maybe cushioning that head, and then slowly taking that top arm, pressing that into the floor, and then gently and slowly bringing yourself up. And you can bring yourself back into simple cross legs, or you can bring yourself seated however it feels, again, most comfortable for you. I like to sit on a block so that I stretch the front of my legs and my shins. And sitting this up a little taller, crown of the head is lifting towards the sky. Again, giving yourself some self-encouragement for doing such an amazing job, for allowing yourself to have this time. When you're ready, maybe inhaling, sweeping those arms up, and as we exhale, bring those arms down, dropping chin to chest, lifting head to center, taking fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth and thoughts of love, thoughts that are kind and thoughts that are pure, thoughts that encourage and uplift and do not discourage or tear down. Taking fingers to the lips. As we leave today and speak with others, let us speak words of love and words of truth. Words that encourage and uplift, and do not discourage or tear down. Take hands to heart. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling deeply, and a nice big cleansing exhale. Thank you for joining me again for some yoga today. I hope that you've had a blessed time. I hope that you've been able to maybe quiet your mind, and if not, then that's okay too. Every day's different. Every moment's different. We have seasons, all kinds of seasons, just as in the world we have seasons in life. So give yourself grace and listen to your body, listen to your spirit, listen to your soul. Remember that you are seen, you are heard, you are important, you are valuable. You have a voice and you do have a choice. You can't control what others do or say, or the choices that they make, the decisions that they make, even if they affect you. But you can control how you respond. You can control the words that you say. You can control the things that you choose to do. You can control the narrative that you choose to follow. Be blessed today, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.